Testing. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. We're back together.
We're back. I can't believe it.
I guess I should have saved that for the main part of the episode.
Well, you can say it again.
Oh, well, you're going to hear it again real soon, folks.
Uh-oh. Let's see how that sounded.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
I mean, not bye.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hello, Madeline.
We're back.
We're in the same place.
Oh, it feels amazing.
Thank goodness.
I just had like a long pause there.
Yeah, well, it's nice. We're savoring the moment.
We're back.
Yes, we're back. We have a packed show today.
We do.
And I just realized I sort of dress like I'm a little boy going to kindergarten.
Well, I'm nostalgic for the Olympics, apparently.
Yeah. I've got a rugby shirt on, and I've worn this on the show before, but I think with a white T-shirt underneath it, it really gives a toddler vibe.
It looks like you're about to have like grape juice spilled on your shirt with like a little applesauce packet like somewhere on there mixed in.
I'm about to pull up a Tonka truck.
Wow,
Which
took me back.
Yeah.
We love transportation. Charlotte, you were out of town.
I was.
And you're visiting your husband.
Yes, it was so lovely. I was in Vancouver where he's making a movie, which is very exciting.
Very exciting. And Charlotte came back. She just pulls up her phone and was like, I have to show you some photos. And I was like, what are these photos going to be? Transportation themed photos.
Well,
Charlotte showed me a video she took. She's in the passenger seat of a car driving across a bridge near Vancouver. And she's like giddy in the video. And then you swipe and you go, yeah, and this is an old mining town.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So look,
we're locked in.
We are locked in. We are in Vancouver, the Lionsgate Bridge. If you know, you know.
Yes.
It's a very high bridge. And we saw a cruise ship going underneath it.
Whoa.
And I said, I bet that's the same route that the cruise ship Madeline took when she went to Alaska took. And it probably was. And
when I was in like middle school, my family and I went on a cruise to Alaska that left from Vancouver.
Yeah. And so I kept saying to my husband, I was like, oh, I bet that's how Madeline got to Alaska.
Oh, for sure.
And then the mining town is this old town in like 50 minutes up the Sea to Sky Highway, which is the most beautiful highway. Like, Vancouver's so beautiful. I was like, how is it legal that this is a city? You like 10 minutes out and you're like, I'm in the wilderness. It's quick, but
Charlotte's not being paid by the Canadian government.
No, but if they want to, or give me a visa, because you never know.
Hey, you never know.
The way that we talk for a living.
Yeah.
But, no, yeah. And so we went to this mining town and I was like, oh, this is haunted. But they had a cool train that went through the mountains and I took a picture for you.
Fabulous. No, I really enjoyed enjoyed the content. Well, it's not related to transportation content, but I was locked in. I have been meaning to tell you this.
What?
I have been locked in on my For You page about a specific subgenre of content that I feel like you'll be intrigued by.
What is it?
Tinter talk. What? Have you been served a video from like the national window tinting competition?
Yes.
Locked in.
Okay.
I don't know who else out there has been served these videos. I have watched probably 20 of them. The commentary is amazing.
No, unbelievable. It's what they do is it's people putting up like window tint.
Yes.
Or it looks like they're making glass into a mirror with a film.
Yes, and they do like different shaped windows. Like as you progress in the competition, they get slanted, like more complicated window tinting.
People use like squeegees and razors. You know, my husband was served that on his For You page, and I made him watch the entire thing. He was going to swipe, and I was like, I need to know how this man finished his tinting. This window.
I watched like the legend. I can't remember his name. He was tinting a car window,
and he has a cool belt. They all have cool belts.
And one guy had a roll of paper towels like on his back, like a device he made. I was like, innovation.
Honestly, I need to walk around with that.
Yes.
For the amount
for,
of
stuff
all
the grape.
And that's how it's done, folks.
Anyways,
all right.
Before we get into it, a little quick bit of housekeeping.
Yes.
Please rate and review us on Apple and Spotify. We saw, again, some more lovely reviews. It really makes a huge difference. Mm-hmm. And we also saw someone say they couldn't review us on YouTube, which I don't think you can. You can subscribe there. Yeah. And they left us a very lovely review on Apple. So if you watch us on YouTube, please leave us a review on Apple or Spotify. It makes a really big difference.
Yes, it really does. And also, we've seen your messages. And don't worry, we have a full WNBA playoff episode coming to you on Thursday. So if we don't talk enough about the WNBA for you today, it's because we're saving it for a full episode about the playoffs. There are 2 games tonight. Should be very exciting. Mm-hmm. We do have some WNBA gossip. Don't worry. But lest anyone think we're skipping over that, we are not.
No. We're not. And
also,
Thursday's episode is a very special episode. Besides WNBA playoff gossip deep dive, it's also our 1-year anniversary episode.
It's our birthday.
How crazy!
It's the Sports Gossip Show's birthday on Thursday.
Yeah, so we'll get into things then. But
what? We have a cute little surprise.
We have a
cute,
something.
fun little party.
Yeah, a little something, something.
A little birthday party.
Birthday party for your 1-year-old in your grape juice shirt.
Oh. Well, our show's almost well, I'll save it. Whatever.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
Okay. All right. Let's do a couple real quick things because we have one major story that when I posted on my Instagram, what should we talk about? The only thing people said was Landry Kiffin. And if you don't know what that means, you will in about 3 to 5 minutes.
Yes. But first, Harry Styles, One Direction member, style icon, maybe Zoe Kravitz's boyfriend now when they do these paparazzi walks in Williamsburg.
Which is also, I'd say, his pretty good solo career.
Great solo career. I have seen him live.
However, I do have a question if Zoe Kravitz is his girlfriend.
Well, we don't know that. They could just be casually seeing him.
Yeah,
we
but
don't know.
he dated Taylor Swift, and she and Zoe are very close.
God,
and maybe now that she's engaged, she's like, or maybe she wouldn't have cared anyway, but I do wonder if there's a conversation about that.
That's interesting. Hadn't thought about that.
Anyways,
great point. But what we are here to talk about is Harry Styles ran the Berlin Marathon in under 3 hours.
Crazy.
What?
Also, though, not terribly surprising because when you see him on stage, he's so... It's the way like Taylor Swift would run for 3 hours on a treadmill and sing her whole set list to prepare for the Eras Tour. It's like Harry Styles is an athlete.
No, that's true.
There.
No, he is running around. But it is wild to be like, he's attractive, he's good at singing, and he can also run a marathon in under 3 hours. Like, this man.
I mean,
what can he do?
Leave something for the rest of us, Harry.
Come on. But my favorite thing about it was that he ran under a pseudonym. Obviously, he wasn't going to put Harry Styles on the thing. But here's what I'll say, though. Like, very quickly, people would find him anyways on the course. You know, like find his bib number. You can like track.
Because he looks like
runners.
Harry Styles.
Yeah, he looks like Harry Styles. He ran under the name Stead Sarandos, I believe. Like Ted Sarandos, the Netflix. Isn't that the guy who runs Netflix?
Yeah, he's the CEO of Netflix, Ted Sarandos. So Stead Sarandos is either, there are two things going on here. One, it's very cool, anti-establishment. He's making fun of the CEO of Netflix.
Perhaps.
Or they're friends. And he was like, hey, Ted, I'll give you a shout out. Please put my next concert live streamed. Follow
the money. Follow the money.
It's either metal or it's the lamest thing in the world.
Yeah.
No in between. Here's something you put in here that I think is amazing. Charles Leclerc.
I think it's Leclerc. Yeah.
Well, he's an F1 driver, and so is Carlos Sainz.
Yep.
F1 famously a blind spot for me. They drove a van to Monaco?
They did. Their flight to Nice was diverted, and they drove...
Who among us?
If
you haven't been there, am I right?
You know, I actually went to Monaco for a day. Like, just for the day, because, again, couldn't afford to stay overnight. So I just went for the day, and yes, they... What? That got you?
I don't know why that made me laugh so hard.
Of everything I say, that's what got you? So they weren't able to land in Nice due to a storm, and they, I guess, got diverted to somewhere in Italy, and they rented a van, and Carlos drove them to Monaco. And they're in just, like, there's, like, a series of Instagram posts, and they're just, like, in this white van that they rented, like, Stars Are Just Like Us.
So good.
Having to go to, like, you know, the budget counter, and they're like, oh, because they were probably like, oh, do you have, like, a nicer car? You know, like, one of the, like, what is it, like a full-size SUV, not the mid-size premium?
Premium.
And they're like, nope, all we have is, like, a Nissan van. Get in.
I love this because this would be, like, if this happened to baseball players, it would be like they took a bat to the stadium.
Yes.
Do you know what it would be? Like they rode a bat like a witch's broom to the stadium. Like, this is that... They're doing it. Their
driving.
Job.
They're driving.
They're driving. I would imagine he's a pretty good driver.
I would feel very safe with one of them driving me. Yes.
So, gosh, if you know, I've never thought about this.
What?
If you're a girlfriend of an F1 driver, you must take Passenger Princess to a level that I can only dream of.
Unbelievable.
Because we talk about that bridge video where I was filming. I was a real passenger princess.
You were
over the weekend.
She was just zooming in.
Yeah, and I have a wonderful husband who also loved the bridge, so I felt very supported.
Yeah, I'm also a passenger princess when my husband drives me.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to parallel park. I can parallel park, and I'm a good driver. but I'd rather not.
Not to brag.
Oh.
I am a phenomenal driver.
Oh.
Knock on wood.
You know what? I don't think you've ever driven me anywhere.
No,
but you will be driving me soon.
I went to my dad when I got my license. He said, you got to go to skid school. So I went to a defensive driving course.
Oh, wow. That honestly good.
It has stayed with me through my life. You learn how to skid. You learn how to, like, if you're in a hydroplane, what you do. Like,
oh, wow.
I am a phenomenal. Thank you to my father. That was like that was A+ parenting, and I carry it with me to this day.
Wow. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Well, I can't wait to be a passenger princess with you driving me.
Same. Okay. We have another thing in here, but I'm going to skip it because we got to get to the Kiffins.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing that everybody's talking about this week. Lane Kiffin is the head coach of Ole Miss, and he's kind of a larger than life figure in college football. Mm-hmm. He was the head coach at Tennessee, but only for a year, and then he left and he took the coaching job at USC, and they weren't as good as people thought they should have been. He went to Alabama, where he was the offensive coordinator until Steve Sarkisian came in. Also, though, because then he left to go to Florida Atlantic. I think I'm getting this timeline right.
Oh, good for
Basically, like, the college football is Real Housewives, but the housewives are the coaches.
Yes.
And all these guys are, like, constantly replacing each other and fighting with each other and having all of these, like, they've all been around each other they've all lived on the Upper West Side together for too long. They've been there for too long.
I would love to see a bunch of SEC coaches living on the Upper West Side together, like in a pre-war apartment.
And it would be the nicest one. They'd be like, damn, this sure is small.
They're like, oh my God.
Where is my big stone fireplace?
My AC's not working.
And everyone in New York is like,
oh, God.
Obviously.
Ours isn't either.
Yeah. So Lane Kiffin, he is currently the head coach of Ole Miss. Okay. He has a daughter. Her name is Landry Kiffin, which is the most college football name I could ever think of.
That is so college football.
I actually went so far as to see when the show Friday Night Lights came out. The first episode aired in 2006. One of the characters' names is Landry.
Yeah.
And his best friend is Matt Saracen. And then there's Tim Riggins, who I just had the biggest crush on in the entire world. Anyway, I was like, when did that show come out? Because did Lane Kiffin name his daughter after a character in Friday Night Lights? I believe she was born in 2005, and the show came out in 2006. So maybe they named it after her.
Maybe.
Landry is just like the most college football name.
That is the most college football name.
Okay, so here's the juicy stuff. LSU has a player, a great defensive player named Whit Weeks.
Great name also.
Also very good college football name. His nickname is the Honky Badger.
What?
So, little context.
Why?
What? So, Tyrann Mathieu, and I always forget how to pronounce his name, so I think that's right. But he was an amazing defensive player at LSU. In the NFL, he's retired now, and they called him the Honey Badger when he was at LSU. That was his nickname.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Yes.
So, people call Whit Weeks, who's this big sort of square-jawed white guy, the Honky Badger.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Lane Kiffin's daughter, Landry, posted on Instagram a picture of herself sitting in Whit Weeks' lap. Whit Weeks, once again, to reiterate, plays for Louisiana State University.
Yeah.
Ole Miss and LSU play each other this Saturday. On Monday, the head coach of Ole Miss's daughter posted a picture of herself in the lap of an LSU star player, and then he reposted it onto his story.
Yep.
He commented, her caption she just wrote happy. And it's like the second or third picture in a carousel.
Yeah.
Whit commented, nice dude. And she replied to him and said, thanks, bud, which is just classic relationship humor where you call each other dude and bud, even though you're...
What's up, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I love this so much, especially the strategy of posting this the week of the game. You're playing Ole Miss. Your dad's employer.
Also, she goes to Ole Miss.
Exactly.
So, I have so many questions.
I'm like, did they like go to high school together? Where is he from?
I believe Louisiana.
He went to Oconee County High School. That might be. Is that Georgia? It is Georgia. It is Georgia.
Okay, so he's from Georgia.
Yes, he's from Georgia.
She has been living in Mississippi since at least 2019 when Lane took the job.
Right. Let's see.
I'm sure they just met on Instagram or something.
2020.
You know what I mean? Like someone slid into some DMs.
Right.
So my question, there are like astonishing levels of mind games going on here, and we don't know who's doing the mind games.
Right.
Because excuse me.
Wait. Well, now I'm like, wait, sorry. Now I want a deep dive. Was there a period where Lane Kiffin lived in California?
Yeah, because he was USC.
Oh, okay. So she went to, I believe, if I'm going off of her NCSAsports.org volleyball recruiting profile, she went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks.
Okay.
If that is correct. So there we go. I'm like, wait, how did they meet?
Well, I would assume just like through the college SEC. I'm sure one of them followed the other on Instagram and slid into the DMs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know, but I think that's probably what happened.
Probably.
So, okay, here are the options.
Okay.
Oh, this is so good.
This is like our show was made for this. There's so many implications for the story, so many questions, so many storylines and sub-storylines.
We always say off-the-field antics inform on-the-field performance.
100%.
Nothing has ever been more true than this story.
Yes.
Imagine, okay, so here are the options we've got. Landry, first of all, it makes you wonder, what are Landry Kiffin's, what's her objective?
Right.
She goes to Ole Miss and her dad coaches there. Her boyfriend goes to LSU. Is she an operative for Ole Miss trying to get into the heads of LSU fans somehow, or do some like weird reverse psychology patriarchal stuff where it's like where LSU players are going to be like, oh, now we really got to play hard to avenge our coach because his daughter's dating the enemy. So it could be that, or is she trying to help LSU by getting into the heads of Ole Miss and being like, what the heck is going on? She's dating the enemy, and LSU is like, heck yeah, Coach Kiffin, like, your daughter's on our side. Like, I don't know who, this is like KGB stuff. This is like,
it's like, is she an informant?
This is Cold War stuff. Who's she working for?
She could be an informant for LSU.
Is she double agent?
Is she double agent? Is she posting that to make it more obvious? So she's like, I promise I really am an Ole Miss fan, but I'm just putting it out there that I'm dating this guy from LSU. But maybe secretly she is an informant for the athletics department.
Is she being paid by some? Like, what is this SpawnCon? We don't know about. I mean, truly,
it's like we say all of these things, and then the reality is just like they probably slid into each other's DMs, and they're both like 20 or something, and they're just like, "Hey, you're cute, let's date." And Charlotte and I are over here being like, they are CIA operatives, they are double agents, they're gonna flip on each other and inform the athletics department at the other school about plays or something.
Truly, she might have the whole LSU playbook, Madeline. Look, LSU's number 5. Ole Miss is ranked 13. Like, they're both good.
Yeah,
it's like a big game.
Sure. It is a big game.
As an LSU fan myself.
And the timing is interesting.
The week before. So
timing is interesting.
She has given everybody a full week leading up to this game to do what they will with this information.
Correct.
And here's the thing, you're right. We always say on this show, like Occam's razor, simplest explanation, it's probably that
they're just in college.
They're in college and they're dating, and she was like, also, there probably was an element of this where she was like, let me get ahead of this.
Yes,
before after the game it comes out that we're dating.
For sure.
And that's it.
That's it.
However,
but
that can't just be it.
Can't just be it. Or it is. But what I do want to know, has Lane met him? Is that like a weird conflict of interest? Is that legal as a head coach? Can you do that?
Is this an HR violation?
Yeah, like can you like meet a player on another team that you're playing?
Is that like tampering when you try to get him to enter the transfer portal and go to Ole Miss?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I got too excited. I hit my microphone. No, but like, have they met?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, here's what I'll say. Listen, I'm not in college, but her posting him in a carousel, as we say, that's like a medium launch. It wasn't the first photo, it was like the third, but she's sitting in his lap, it looks like in the photo.
Yeah, she got cowboy boots on.
Exactly. Then he reposted to his story. I would argue that's the hard launch. Mm-hmm. So to me, this does not feel like a casual dating situation.
No. So. Especially because she doesn't seem to have many pictures. Like because at first I was like, what if she just has a lot of pictures of like her guy friends?
Right.
And we're reading too much into this.
Sure.
Doesn't seem to be the case. A lot of pictures of her sorority.
I'm sorry. I don't think people post just like your guy friends on your main grid. No, that's maybe on stories, sure. But I feel like if you're posting on grid, people are going to be like, oh, are they dating? So that's why I'm like, they're definitely
dating. They're definitely dating.
Yeah.
And then the comments, and he reposted it. Here's what I'll say. Times have changed since the days of uploading 160 photos from your digital camera to Facebook after a night out in college.
Oh, boy.
Because just like it was everybody you ever met. Everyone. It would be someone you met that night, and you're sitting on their lap, and you're like, here's a picture.
Yeah,
and
it's they're just tagged in it.
And it's like you'll never see them again.
Never.
But it was on your main.
Oh, yeah. In like a going out top. There were definitely a lot of photos of me that I don't know where they are. And I don't see the light of day in like going out tops and jeans in Athens, Georgia at a bar with sticky floors.
There are
if you know.
There are pictures out there somewhere of me standing on top of a keg wearing a Charlotte Hornets jersey.
Wait. Well, that's foreshadowing.
Right? I know. There are because it was the jersey. It was a keg race, and you had to wear a sports jersey.
But why did you?
I'm wearing like neon glass. I didn't own it. It was someone else's.
Okay.
I borrowed it, and I gave it back, and it haunted me until someone sent me one.
Fair enough.
Whatever. The point stands. Kids these days have better media management.
Way better media management.
So this wasn't like an accidental. Oh, it's just a friend.
Oh no, I was uploading like 200 photos with like an ironic named album. You know, it'd be like some weird inside joke. You're like, the banana peel on South 1st Street. And you're like, what? That's the name of the album? Anyways. Okay.
Anyway. So I just don't know. Also, Lane Kiffin quote tweeted a tweet about this post and said, take the over, which in betting parlance, verbiage, what is happening?
What words did you just say?
In the betting world.
Parlance?
It's the
parlay, but
language.
Parlay, but
no, it's like a kind of the language of a discipline. What is happening?
Can I hear it in a sentence?
I'm getting hot. I'm so hot.
How many syllables? You know what I saw? Wow, this episode's off the rails. There are adult spelling bees, and I think that'd be fun to do. Like in a park, I saw on TikTok these people in a town.
Can you spell?
I
can't spell.
Well, I mean, I
rely
spell words
fully. Like when I'm trying to write bureaucracy, I just go like B-A-E, like a bunch of vowels,
I think
and then
I can
let
spell,
it
but I don't think
autofill.
I'm that great. I did okay. I took AP English
spelling.
I took AP spelling.
You know, my bio on
I
Twitter
think I got
used to be
3, maybe a 4.
That's pretty good.
I don't know.
My bio on Twitter used to be I'm a writer, not a speller.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, then no adult spelling.
You can do it. I'll cheer you on.
No, I don't think I would do very well.
Well, it'd be funny.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway, so Lane Kiffin quote tweeted a tweet about this Instagram post, and
I think he replied to it.
Okay, he replied to it. Thank you.
What I get?
We have to be
correct the record.
And he said take the over, and that means like basically there's an over under for points totals of any game where it's like, okay, I think combined the teams are going to score 48 points, and the line is like 48 and a half. So you either take over that, you think they're going to score more than 48 and a half points, or you take the under. And he said take the over, meaning that like Ole Miss is going to run up the score on LSU. This like play in so hard that they are going to beat LSU by more than you ever thought.
Right. But then I wonder, I go, okay, yeah, that clearly it seems like he's talking trash.
He is. Just for context, he's a notorious internet troll.
Right.
Lane Kiffin is too online.
He's too online. So he's trash talking, right? But then also it's like, is he also sending a subtle message, like acknowledging that his daughter is dating a player on his rival, right? Mm-hmm. You know, or is he saying like, I'm mad my daughter's dating someone on the rival, so we're really gonna beat him? We don't know.
Also, what this is like so,
or he's like approve. That was like a stamp of approval via trash talking on the internet or something.
Yeah, there's no way of knowing.
We don't know.
This is also like the most American story. This is like, oh, you're trying to date my daughter. I'll come to the door with a shotgun. You know what I mean? It's like the whole vibe of this is the dad being like, oh, no one can touch my daughter. And it's like, I just would like to say, like, if you're a dad and you have daughters and they're dating, don't be like weird and creepy and like, oh, don't touch my daughter. Like, let her have a lovely life. Yeah. I hope she has a good time, like, get over it. So the fact that is at the core of all of this to me is also like so like fitting.
Yes. You know what? I'm happy for this couple. I think it's interesting. Great storyline. I hope there's more content, and I hope Landry hard launches him in feed on main grid as the first slide in a carousel this weekend.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
That's what I'm saying. That's my wish.
It would send Ole Miss into a
tizzy.
A spiral if LSU wins, which I think they probably will.
Yeah.
And she posts a picture of herself, like, also,
on the field,
what is she going to wear?
What is she going to wear?
Ole Miss gear? LSU gear? Is she going to get one of those
split jerseys?
Is Kristen
house divided?
Is Kristen Juszczyk working something up for her right now?
I was literally going to say that. These are great questions.
This is so good.
Oh, I can't wait. Great story.
All right.
Moving on to other football news, professional football. Guys, our vibe picks this week weren't so great.
No.
Weren't so great.
But
we weren't that confident.
No, here's what I'll say. We judged our own vibes about our vibes picks correctly.
Yes.
And if you're not familiar, we pick NFL winners each week based just only on vibes of how the teams feel. And we said last week, we're going to be either 50-50 or slightly below it.
And we
were 7 for 16. I will say there were a bunch of close games.
Wait, 7 for 17? Wait.
7 for 16. We got 7 out of 16 right.
I'm doing the like math. Wait, weren't
there were 16 games. We got 7 of them right.
I might do well in a spelling bee. Math competition. Not so great. Yeah. Okay, yes, we got 7.
Yeah, we got 7.
That means right. our final percentage was, let me do a little math here with a calculator.
I would guess 48%.
Okay, let's see. 43. Well, 44 rounding up. 44%.
Not great, Bob.
Not great. Especially considering last week we got, 75, 73%?
76.
Something like that. High. It was a high number.
I will say there were a lot of strange games, though.
Yes.
It looked like we were going to get a lot of them right, and then at the last minute, like the Eagles beat the Rams in the last minute because they blocked a extra point, and a big man, a linebacker, Jordan Davis, ran the ball into the end zone for a touchdown. It was an absolutely beautiful moment. He got close to almost 20 miles an hour, which is very fast for a big guy.
Yes, very fast.
We love a big guy touchdown.
Yes, love a big guy touchdown.
So that's that. But we have to talk about the Chiefs.
Oh, the Chiefs.
They did win. They beat the Giants, which is also, if the Chiefs' vibes are bad, the Giants' vibes are worse.
So
atrocious
bad. Such bad vibes.
One might say. I think the Chiefs won, 22-3 or something?
Something like.
And, yeah, let's give that the old checkaroo.
22-9.
Okay. All right.
Not great.
But the Chiefs' vibes are still not good.
No, they're not good. I texted Charlotte. Charlotte was on a plane.
Mm-hmm. I was pissed there was no live TV.
And at the beginning of the game, if you watched it, there was a pass that Patrick Mahomes threw to Travis Kelce, tight end for the Chiefs, and Taylor Swift's fiance. And it looks like Travis Kelce just freezes with no one around him and like drops the ball but doesn't even get it. Like it was just like horrible vibes. And that was at the beginning of the game. And I was like, oh my God. And then the next play, Patrick Mahomes threw a pass to Travis Kelce again, like an apology pass, and he also didn't catch it. Like, it was just like...
Also, Mahomes' throw was weird.
Yeah,
one of them.
It was just like the vibes were like not good.
And then Travis got into a fight with head coach Andy Reid on the sidelines. Not the first time this has happened, but they were like...
Andy was heated.
Yeah. They were like shoulder checking each other. Travis is yelling. Afterwards, of course, Andy's like, don't read too much into it. I love Travis's passion. And to be fair, after that, the Chiefs did get going.
They did get going. That felt like a turning point. So the words of wisdom via yelling from Andy Reid maybe worked.
Everybody's motivated differently.
Yeah, that's true.
And as a coach, you got to know what's going to get your guys going.
True.
Or gals.
Yeah.
In this case, guys. Anyway, so that's not great, but maybe it's getting better.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift wasn't there. The Giants did do a Taylor cam as like a trolling thing and ended on Lawrence Taylor, Giants great.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a thing that happened. But, yeah, I don't know. We
what? I thought you were going to say something else.
That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. No, it wasn't great.
Yeah, but this is a good chance to segue into the Giants.
Yeah.
Who the vibes are very bad. The vibes have been pretty bad for a pretty long time, I would say. Daniel Jones, drafted 6th by the Giants in 2019. And they had one good season. He was also there with Saquon Barkley, the great running back who is with the Eagles now, who won a Super Bowl last year. Daniel Jones, right now, playing with the Colts. He's the first player in the Super Bowl era to throw at least 3 touchdowns and run for at least 3 touchdowns without an interception, turning the ball over in the first 3 games of a season.
That's crazy.
He's playing so well in a way that, like, Giants fans, between Saquon Barkley's success and now Daniel Jones' success, it really looks like the Giants have a bad work environment.
Yeah.
That once you get out, you thrive.
100%. Yeah, it seems like it's internal turmoil that is causing players to not thrive on the field. Whether that has to do with off the field drama around the organization, we don't know, but it does seem like that's the case.
It's hard to be like, hey, these 2 guys left and are great now.
Yeah.
Also, Saquon said, outside of the Philadelphia Eagles and myself, I don't want anyone else to perform at a high level besides Daniel Jones. And here's what I'll say.
He said that?
Yes.
Wow.
Nothing, maybe besides marriage, bonds 2 people together closer than the trauma of working in a toxic workplace.
Correct.
You see someone who you were in the trenches with years later, it's like they're your sibling.
Yes.
It's like they are your blood relative. And those of you out there for me know who you are.
No, it's so true. It is so true. Yes. I'm sure they feel that way.
Yes.
How many other athletes do you think feel that way? A lot.
Thousands.
If you feel it in a normal job, they certainly feel it in their job, which to them is normal. So
yes.
It's a normal job for
It's
them.
a normal job.
Yes. Correct. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So that felt good. That felt cathartic.
Yeah.
Let's talk real quick about. No, we can come back to that. We got to talk about A'ja Wilson.
Yes.
A'ja Wilson, WNBA, great, won MVP for the 4th year in a row.
Unbelievable.
Which
Congratulations.
is crazy. And the Aces are still in the playoffs.
Yep.
And everybody wrote them off, said it wasn't their year. She wins MVP. Who delivered it to her? Who surprised her with the trophy?
None other than her boyfriend, Bam Adebayo. WNBA NBA player.
And Commissioner Kathy Engelbert.
Yes.
Showed up together.
But
it's
Bam. It's Bam. Care about Bam.
Yeah, sorry.
No
Sorry,
shade to Kathy. No, it was so sweet.
They came to practice.
Oh, and she was so excited. And she said after they gave it to her, she said, they counted us out. They wrote us all off, but we showed up every single day and we worked our asses off. It has my name on it, but this one is all of us.
I mean, and also every member of the team wrote her a letter, and she got the flowers and the notes, and the video of her reading, she's sobbing.
Yes.
I started crying.
It was so sweet.
It was so sweet. And in those moments, you see all of the work that these people have put in.
Yeah.
And it's like a tension release. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she got a migraine after that.
Body keeps the score.
You know what I mean? Like,
do a little somatic release.
Yeah. What is somatic?
It's like it's too LA for me to explain. Okay. It's great. I highly recommend it. It's like you're like moving stuff through, but you know.
It's like
helping release tension and emotions and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
body movement.
Well, Asia, and also we were at the first game of the season, the Liberty home opener, where they played the Aces, who they had played in the finals last year. The Liberty are out, also, which we will talk about in our WNBA episode. But watching Asia warm up, honestly, I feel like we should have known then that she was going to be MVP again.
Yeah.
There was talk about vibes.
Oh.
She has a confidence. Even in that first game, she was out there alone getting shots off.
Yeah.
And there was body keeps a score. There she was centered.
Yes, grounded.
Yes.
Grounded.
And so we kind of, we should have made some predictions.
We should have.
Because I think I would have said Asia again.
Yeah. Next season.
Do
some more vibes-based picks. No, congratulations to her. So well-deserved. Loved it.
Also, other WNBA news, Paige Bueckers of the Dallas Wings, even though the team sucked, she was great, won Rookie of the Year.
Yes.
And was surprised. Kathy Engelbert, the commissioner again, showed up at the Jennifer Hudson show.
Yes.
I'm like, Kathy's been busy on the West Coast.
She's booked and busy.
Yeah.
Booked and busy.
Paige also posted something LA Living, like a carousel of photos. And I just love knowing finally where players are going to spend the off season. You know what I mean? It's like, you're going to do LA, you're going to do Florida.
Right.
Usually not New York.
No. More players in New York. Come on.
Come on.
Come on over.
It's really nice here.
The water's warm. It's not, but it's not warm in California either. So
yeah. Can you swim here? No.
We have good pizza.
We do.
And bagels. Well, LA does have some good bagels, but
if I see one headline, it's like LA is the new
but here's what
Courage bagels.
Oh,
I know.
My God.
I know.
They're so good. I used to live by there. Oh my God. But I would even
I still prefer.
Yes, Courage bagels. It's like a
They're
different
a
type
tough.
of. It's a different type of bagel. Like it's not like it is a bagel, but it's not. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it's like a different
its
meal.
own thing.
It's its own thing. Yeah, its own circular thing.
I do like the one that has
so
trout
good.
roe on it.
I get the run it through the garden. If you know, you know. It's so good.
Too chewy. I mean, I love. Look, they're great. I love.
Yeah, but
them.
it's different.
But
it's different. Yeah, it's different.
TMJ. If you got TMJ, it's a little chewy.
Yeah, but New York bagels sometimes cause like jaw pain because they're so dense.
But they're fluffier.
Yeah, but the Courage bagels are like light on the inside.
That's
they're
true.
crispy on the outside, but they're light. They're just like airy. It's like pockets of joy.
I'm just being a dick.
Listen, New York does have overall superior bagels. I'm just saying
I know, and I don't know why I'm not just letting you have that.
It's just a different item, breakfast item.
Yeah.
It's a bagel, but it's not. Love Courage bagels. Come to New York, please. Actually, don't, because then there's gonna be a line. And it's gonna be annoying.
And also, you'll get. Well, all right.
Just come to my apartment.
Yeah. Well,
I want a custom one in my apartment.
Madeline's apartment. Madeline's address is. No, just kidding. So. Anyway, Paige wins Rookie of the Year. Also, Azzi Fudd, her girlfriend, who plays for UConn still. She has one more year. Very interesting to see if the Dallas Wings are going to draft Azzi. They have the number 2 pick, I believe.
Interesting.
They could take Lauren Betts, who plays at UCLA. She's very tall, and she's like the big that the Wings might need. However, you got your star player in Paige. What do? You take her girlfriend
Good vibes.
Or this tall girl that the UConn absolutely demolished in the championship last year.
Interesting. Well,
you take the girlfriend.
Because then it makes your star player happy.
Also, Azzi is a star player.
Yes.
However, the reason that I brought her up is because talking about Kristen Juszczyk, if you're not familiar with her, she is the wife of, she's so much more than this, but she entered the sports world because she is the wife of Kyle Juszczyk, who plays for the 49ers. And Kristen has a business called No Off Season, because she would make these amazing elaborate outfits out of 49ers gear. And she now does that for various different teams. NFL, she has a new deal with the WNBA. Mm-hmm. And Azzi asked if someone would make her like a cool Paige Dallas Wings thing. And Kristen sent her an amazing set. It's like a halter top made out of a jersey. Yeah. And then these wide leg jeans with a panel of the jersey.
So good. They're so good. I want that.
Same.
Give it to me.
Also, anytime athletes like try clothes on and you see their arms,
it's crazy.
I'm like, you're jacked.
I know. I've been trying to lift weights, and I'm like, man, I'm on the lighter side of the weights.
Same. I lifted some weights last night.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you.
I'm sore from my weightlifting from 2 days ago.
I don't think I lifted enough because I'm not that sore.
Well, it was with an instructor, like a class. So
I think I should do that.
Yeah, you can come. We'll go to that place I told you about.
Thanks.
Anyways, the Ryder Cup.
Should we touch on UNC real quick?
Oh.
I mean, the people want it.
The people do speak, and they speak about Jordon Hudson. So.
And there's really not much to say.
Okay. Well, what we can't say is that Jordan was on the sidelines again at UNC's game against UCF. And she's wearing like a snakeskin skirt outfit, talking to Bill Belichick, who is the head coach of UNC, and her boyfriend. Why she's on the sidelines, we don't really know. She does have some sort of all-access pass that I've seen in photos of her. But I don't know if she's giving him advice, asked him a question, asked if he wants a snack. I don't know. But she's on the sidelines, and it's certainly something that I have not seen before, maybe ever.
No.
Have you?
I don't. I was trying to think. I mean, coaches and players, like, I in the beginning of warm-ups, maybe sometimes with family, they'll come onto the field and say hi. But Jordan is out there with Bill on the field alone, telling him something, like giving him a pep talk. I don't know, but they're talking for a while.
Yeah.
Or she's talking to him for a while.
Yeah, and this is not the first time that she has done this, by the way. Yeah.
After UNC lost, because they are not a good football team, UCF posted a meme where it was the UCF Knight, their mascot. Looks like an AI-generated image.
It does.
Of the Knight on... So there's this picture of Bill and Jordan that Jordan posted where Bill is holding Jordan up on a beach like the way you fly a baby as an airplane.
It's like they're doing acro yoga or something like that.
And UCF, there's the Knight as Bill, and then they're holding up a W as Jordan, as in a win.
And then they put the hashtag still got it on the image. Which, here's what I'll say. It's like, I don't know, we've said this time and time again. Like, I'm not saying that UCF wouldn't have posted that meme had Jordan and Bill had a better control over the narrative around their relationship before the football season started. Like, teams are going to like poke their opponents. Like that's just always what happens in sports. Mm-hmm. But I do wonder, like, would we have gotten this level of memeing? Because this is not the first one. I think there was one last week.
Well, also Charlotte had the gold digger cam.
Yeah. So it's like, would this be happening at this level every single week if maybe, like, I don't know, Jordan had come on our show? I don't know. Not saying our show is like...
No, but or if she'd done Dancing with the Stars.
Or done Dancing with the Stars. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, would this have happened? Perhaps. But it also, we don't know. I don't know.
There's a world in which if Jordan had managed this correctly, she would be a folk hero right now.
Yeah.
People would be like, hell yeah.
Right.
You know, and they'd like ride for her and they'd feel like they knew her and they'd be like, you know what? I'm actually a Jordon Hudson fan.
Right.
But she's given nobody anything.
Yeah.
All right. On to the Ryder Cup. I skipped ahead. That's why you said Ryder Cup.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Just a little breaking the fourth wall here. We got our topics.
Sorry.
Computers.
I was like, oh, are we skipping UNC? But we weren't. I just couldn't.
No.
I wasn't reading the order correctly.
Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the Ryder Cup is. So can you tell our dear listeners who maybe don't know what the Ryder Cup is, what is the Ryder Cup?
Yeah, if you Google what is the Ryder Cup... Madeline also earlier when I was like, oh, we got some Ryder Cup drama, she goes, what did you say?
I said, what did I say?
What is that, like a tournament for the world?
Oh yeah, tournament for the world.
And I was like,
tournament for the world.
Sort of.
Maybe I just had the Olympics on my mind.
I know, something. We've got a lot going on.
I love the Olympics.
The Ryder Cup is a biennial, so every other year. Because biennial and like bi-weekly doesn't mean twice a week. It means every other week. And people need to start using that correctly because it drives me insane. Okay. Biennial, 3-day match play golf competition between teams of 12 players from the United States and Europe. It's basically like, it feels like some, war fantasy, really, if you think about it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The U.S. versus Europe.
It might as well be Risk or something.
Yes.
It's Risk, I think. I don't know.
This is the Risk of golf situations. Because it's not like a traditional tournament because it's more like the Olympics where it's not a pay to play. Like they're not paid. They don't have millions in winnings if you win. It's a team event, the U.S. versus Europe. And historically, the pairs haven't been played. I think in 98, I'm not exactly sure, the golfers started getting paid the Americans started getting paid $200,000 to donate to charity. Mm-hmm. So it was like, okay, because Tiger Woods argued in the 90s, like, this is already a corporate event. There are hospitality suites. People are making,
fair, yeah.
People are making so much money off of this. Why shouldn't the players get to give some of it to charity? Now the Americans are each getting $500,000
to participate.
And they give $300 to charity and $200 as a stipend to do whatever they want with, which the Europeans are out here being like, we're not getting paid. We don't need money. We are doing this for the purity of the sport. The only thing that's left in golf that isn't about money is the Olympics and the Ryder Cup. And you you crass Americans. And I'm like, that ship has sailed. This is my personal opinion. That ship has sailed.
Ship has sailed. Get paid. Get paid. I'm sorry. If there are sponsors at an event, I think you should get paid. If Europeans, listen, I respect if you don't want to get paid and you feel like it's like impacting the purity of the event, fine. But I'm like, get paid.
If Rolex is making money off of this,
come on, get paid.
I feel like, why shouldn't the players who are actually the one? Anyway,
agreed.
So it's like it's sort of like college sports of paying them. I'm like, what?
Yeah, pay them. They're working.
I'm over it.
Pay people for their time and their work. Pay their worth.
There's a
know your worth.
Know your worth.
European players.
There's a fun little interpersonal drama here too, though.
What?
Because Bryson DeChambeau, an American, who is a real American, and Rory McIlroy, just Google him. He's like,
I know, it's a real.
He's
American.
like, I mean, he's like, it's like his whole thing. He's like, well, America, like, Rory.
Wait.
What? No.
Is this true? Sorry,
Wait, did you
hold on? Charlotte, I just opened up Twitter.
Yeah.
The New York breaking news as of like 20 minutes ago.
No.
The New York Liberty are moving on from their head coach, Sandy Brondello.
Wait.
Mind you, the Liberty won the championship last year that I was at.
Here's what. Okay,
Whoa.
I don't know. I would love to know. I can't wait to do our WNBA episode and hopefully have a certain expert on to talk to us about this, because I would like to know how diehard WNBA fans and reporters feel about this. My reaction is I'm sad because Sandy Brondello, they won a championship. Also, Breanna Stewart was hurt for a lot of this year. Yes, they didn't maybe play up to their expectations and they were bounced in the first round of the playoffs, which they weren't supposed to be. But Sandy, she had amazing outfits. Her style was so good. Her husband was her assistant coach, and she never acknowledged him as her husband. And it was like the Supportive Husband of the Year award he won last year from us.
Oh, my God. Well, the GM for the Liberty said in a statement, Sandy finishes her tenure in New York as the winningest coach in franchise history, and she took us to never-before-seen heights as the first head coach to lead the Liberty to a championship. We wish Sandy the very best in her next chapter. Oof. Companies aren't your friends, people.
Companies are not your friends.
They're not your friends. What do we say all the time on the Sports Gossip Show? This is just another example of that fact.
Your employer does not care about you. You can win Salesperson of the Year, and you are not going to... Your job isn't safe.
Your job is not safe. Who was the NBA coach last year? Was it...
Michael Malone.
Yes, Michael Malone.
With the Denver Nuggets.
Yes.
Won them their first championship in franchise history. Took them real far.
Same with the Liberty.
So I wonder, to me, I'm like, is there stuff we don't know about? Like, did Sandy lose the locker room? Do we not, do we not know what the players really feel? Even though I feel like they've always really liked her.
Right. Oh, my God. Wow. Can't believe I just saw that.
Thank God, because usually what happens is we record this, and then like 10 minutes after we're done, news like this breaks.
Correct.
Glad you saw it.
Glad I saw it.
Glad you saw it. Okay.
Well,
we're going to dig into this on Thursday.
Yes.
Woo.
Wow. Okay. Well, I think we should wrap this up. I got.
But real quick.
Oh, what?
Real quick. Ryder Cup.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God.
Real quick.
Okay, go back.
Real quick.
Bryson. I'm distracted now.
So Rory McIlroy, Irish golfer, he and Bryson DeChambeau, you might remember, and they have had a rivalry on the golf course. Like, they've sort of traded wins. Yeah. Rory had never won the Masters until this year. and he was paired in a group. He and Bryson DeChambeau, who don't like each other because a lot of stuff going on with the Live Golf, which was founded by Saudi money, and versus the PGA Tour and the purity of the gift, blah, blah, blah. Bryson DeChambeau, after Rory won the Masters, he said Rory wouldn't talk to him on the golf course when they played, 18 holes together or whatever.
Yeah.
And Rory's sports psychologist was like, it was never the plan to talk to anybody. Like, Rory's playing his own game. He finally wins. Great. But Bryson makes it about, oh, he didn't want to talk to me. So before, at the Happy Gilmore 2 premiere in New York, People magazine asked Bryson about Rory McIlroy and the Ryder Cup because they played at the Masters and didn't talk. Bryson says, I'll be chirping in Rory's ear this time. Now, if we go up against each other, you can be sure of it. And then Rory told The Guardian when asked about this, I think the only way Bryson, gets attention is by mentioning other people. That is basically what I think of that. To get attention, he will mention me or Scotty or others.
Ooh. I mean, if this is not The Real Housewives, I don't know what is.
No.
That is like a talking head interview that then they would cut to during the reunion where Andy Cohen plays the clip and then they have to address it.
I think
roll the clip.
Every major sports team should have to go on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and handle their garbage in public with each other.
Yes.
We are being no. Sorry, Andy, we love you. We should host a show. I was like, wait a second.
Sorry. Love Andy Cohen, but we should host that.
We should host a show where if you're a sports team and there's drama, you come on our show and we play you clips that you said about each other.
And correct the record.
And you air it all out. I actually think it would make for much healthier workplaces.
I would love that.
Or not. Or more toxic.
Who knows? Either way, it would be great drama for our show.
TV producers, we're here.
We're here. Call us.
All right.
Wow. Well, I have one last thing. I don't know if you want to also throw in this other.
Yeah, you want me to just say this real quick?
I think you should say it because I do want to end on a compressed flower.
Okay, great. The Seattle Mariners baseball team. A fan of the Mariners, when the Mariners were very bad, went on Etsy. His name is Stephen Blackburn. He went on Etsy and announced on social media that he purchased a curse lifting spell from an Etsy shop called Spell by Luna for $15.99.
What?
He paid an Etsy witch to lift the curse on the Mariners, and then they went on a 10-game winning streak.
These Etsy witches. What?
And the Mariners even got in on it.
Oh, my God.
After they won, they posted a thing on Twitter that said, shout out to the Etsy witch. Which is so good.
Listen, if that helps their team win, I guess pay the witch again.
More people
give her another $15.99.
Here's what I'll say, though.
What?
Each sports team needs their own witch because you can't have the same witch lifting spells across teams because the spells will cancel each other out.
Yeah, of course, as spell experts.
Yeah, as spell experts.
Sports gossip and spell experts over here.
We have witchy vibes.
We do.
Yeah, do we?
I think a little bit.
I would like to think so.
Yeah, I think a little bit.
All right.
Wow. Well, I think we'll end the show with one of our favorite segments about if these flowers at this wedding are compressed or not. For a reminder, we've talked about this a lot, but we have a theory that all athlete weddings look the same because they do. Mm-hmm. And they all, for the most part, have very similar floral aesthetic where the flowers are just shoved in there.
They're just shoved in there, fighting for their life.
Yes. And a tennis player got married in Morocco recently. A Canadian tennis player, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, Felix Auger-Aliassime, I think.
Yes.
Sime. He got married in Morocco. And I need to show you the flowers, Charlotte, because I don't know.
Yes.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Love when you surprise me with flowers.
Pulling these up on my computer for those who are just listening. It is loading. Still loading. Almost unloading. Oh, there it is.
Whoa.
So they got married under a very beautiful floral and greenery arch. But I would say, wow, I don't think it's compressed.
I don't think so either.
Yay!
Good job!
Yay, Felix and Nina.
No, truly, it's beautiful.
No, it's stunning.
It's like it's sort of dense but not compressed, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Greenery. And there's some vines hanging, and the flowers are spaced out. They have room to breathe. Also, there are palm trees in the background, and the arch kind of mirrors the spirit of a palm tree.
Yeah, it's kind of like poofy.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect shape, like perfect oval, I guess, an oval arch. It's like a little bit rounded, soft edges, but then a little bit sharper edges.
Yeah.
And it's also, I mean, it has a lot of flowers in it, obviously, but it's not that many, and it's a range of types of flowers.
Yes.
Which I think helps break it up.
Absolutely. This is saying we have money and taste.
Love it. Now, I feel like they're going to get a Vogue exclusive because I, as of this recording, have not seen the photos posted on Instagram, like in feed. These were Instagram story pieces of content, like one tagged photo I saw.
I think you're right. Which is a great chance to once again say that we would like to be the athlete equivalent of Vogue weddings, even though a lot of athletes have their weddings in Vogue. You should give it to us. Felix and Nina, listen, if it's not too late, if you haven't already promised to spread to Vogue, reach out.
Come on the pod.
Come on the pod. We will go through every image from your wedding.
Yeah.
And give it the time that it deserves.
Yes. Come on the pod. Yep.
And on that note, my friends.
And on that note, the show is over. I love how like perfectly chaotic this episode is.
This is big time. We're
back.
The boys are back in town. Energy.
The boys are back in town. Yeah, strutting in here.
Yeah.
As always, thank you so much for listening. And as I said at the top of the show, please rate and review us and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram at Sports Gossip and TikTok at Sports Gossip Show. You can send us any topics you want us to cover by emailing us at info@sportsgossipshow.com or DMing us at Sports Gossip on Instagram.
Every time you do that, my head spins.
I should put in the t-shirts, like people put like, the AMC Theaters Nicole Kidman speech she does in AMC.
Come here to feel.
We should do that as a shirt, but with my speech at the end.
Good.
That would be really funny.
Really good. In like the Star Wars.
Yes.
Descending.
Yes.
I mean,
whatever.
Going into the distance.
Yeah, in the distance of the screen. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it.
Okay. Bye.